everybody, it's Katie. I was going to make a birthday invitation for my daughter's birthday. She wants to have a Hawaiian luau this year, and I found on the cartridge Tie the Knot that there was this hibiscus flower. Go over to this invitation feature, there's a picture of the hibiscus flower. I just put 2 of those on my mat, and to size them I did them at 5.5 by 8.25. And the other thing I did with this image is I did the hide contour feature, and if you look, I don't know, it's really hard to see, when I did the first cut on this card, this is what it looked like, and I had the little circles here, and I didn't like the circles, so I decided to take them out, to take those little dots off the scallop. Mine are already gone, but what you do is this leaf, I don't know if you can see it on the video, but this leaf is lit up in red, and I don't want to do that because I want to leave all that on there. So you just hit next, 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 and then it brings you down. I don't know if you could see that lit up. There's those little circles, and I'll just bring one up. See, and what I did is I just took all of those off on the bottom because I want that once you get them all hidden, it'll take you through each one. Then you just press OK. Here's my card, and there's this big cutout flower. Well, I wanted something to back that up. To do my flower, you'll need some alcohol inks, and these are from Tim Holtz, and if you go on his website, he has some great tutorials, but I'm going to use this wild plum and the butterscotch, and then I also got the mixatives in gold, so that's one, and then you'll also need the alcohol blending solution. You're also going to need the little, I don't know what they call this guy, but the little sponge holder, and I'm just reusing a little sponge that I have, but you get these little felt things. That's the other thing that you need, is this Stampin' Up! Glossy paper. To start out, what we'll want to do is take your alcohol ink, just put just a few little dabs there. This is the wild plum. You take that and put some of that on. These mixatives come in like pearl and copper and silver and gold, and just for fun we're going to add some of this on there too, and just a couple of spots just to get it nice and juicy. I'm just going to start kind of in a corner, and I want this, I just kind of start dabbing, and I want my yellow in the center, so as you see I'm keeping it so that my yellow is more towards the middle. Say that look isn't quite right, you can always go in and add more of the alcohol ink, because that makes it kind of spread around and gives you maybe a different look. I'm gonna go up here and start. Whoops, no, I'm going the wrong direction. Actually, we can do a flower with a pink center. What I'm gonna do is just cut that out and set it on the back, and so that's going to be the look, and that's what's going to show through. And with that gold, I'm not sure if you can see it there, but there's like a shimmer. Oh yeah, you can see it, especially down on this first one that I did. Let me just add some more of this mixative, and or the alcohol, the blending solution, excuse me. See, and even on this one that I've done already, see how it even just putting more of that blending solution on changes it. Okay, before I move on, I'm going to show you how I did the leaves to the side. And this color is called Bottle. And I might just do one dab of the yellow and my gold. The gold mixatives here. I'm just going to put a little of that there. I'll put on some of that alcohol blending solution just to make it a little bit lighter. Just kind of looked at this leaf and the shape of it, so I kind of want my yellow to kind of be in the inside and then the darker green around the outside. So with that in mind, and keeping, you know, kind of an idea of what the size is, you can kind of go just play with it a little bit and see how, and I kind of did a leaf shape, but you don't have to. You can just make a mess and dab it all over. When that leaf, just to kind of show you, there's what it'll look like. Let me just cut some of these out and I'll show you how I put my card together. Okay, what I did was I just roughly cut my alcohol ink pieces, and they don't have to be perfect. That's what's nice about this. Figure out which way that you like the best to place this on there. I just took my Zig 2A glue pen and dabbed some glue all around the edge of just this flower is all I want to do. I'm going to line this with another color that I want to show up under these scallops and to show up when people open the card. So let's see, we'll line it up just like that. Then just press it down. And as you can see, some of this is showing over here, so I just took my scissors and just snipped just to cut off some of that excess. Same goes for the leaf. Just take your Zig 2A glue and follow along the edge here. Lay that leaf color down and just plop it over and stick it down. Now I'm going to finish that up and then I'll show you how I lined it. Once you have all your alcohol inked pieces glued to the top of your card, I'll show you how to make a liner. I'm going to go to my layer 4, and that's just this little piece here. It's just a plain, and that tie the knot cartridge. I'll show you. It's just right, if you have your little invite feature lit, it's just this one down here that's just plain. That way you're going to get these nice rounded edges. And again, I took out the little dots, the little scallop dots, but I left the scallop on there and I reduced the size. My size for this is 5 1/4 by 8 inches. Once you have your liner cut, I cut off the scallops because they didn't quite line up like I wanted them to. What I did is I scored this top piece right here at 4 1/4 inches. So then take your liner and attach the top portion of that. You'll see why I say attach just the top portion here in just a minute. So just attach that part and then score this again where the pink part is. Just line that up like that. So fold it over. Once you get that folded, okay, adhere the rest of your liner to your card. And stamp your sentiment. I'm just going to do You're Invited. This is from Introducing Stamp Set from Stampin' Up. And then this is just a to from date, that kind of thing. So line that up and stamp that one. And your invite is ready to go. Thanks very much for watching. Have a great day.